They were giving speech headphones. I just had so many questions. How do they do in the gym? I personally don't really sweat that much in my face. Could be the Botox. First impression, $500. Girl, They're gonna be dead if they're just sitting in your gym bag outside of the case. We don't need that negativity. Not for the gym bag, okay? High intensity workouts, pick something else. Just pick something else. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kayla Lachey, aka your virtual fitness BFF, because I don't have a fitness bestie, so by default that means that you have to be mine. So here on my YouTube channel we talk all things fitness related, whether it's activewear reviews, we're talking about workouts in the gym, fit tips, grocery hauls, meal preps, recipes, and more. So I actually went ahead and I bit the bullet, y'all. I spent the $500. I spent the $500 and I ordered the Apple headphones because I wanted to know, are they good in the gym or not? I have not been able to find a good review testing these out in the gym. How does it do with sweat? Is it comfortable? Because they can be more on the heavier side when we compare it to like a Beats Studio Solo headphone or something. So I just needed to know for myself. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but I cannot escape the Apple headphones. Every fit girly I see on IG has the headphones on in the gym. And I did go to the Apple store and I, wore them and wanted to get a feel for them, and they were kind of on the heavy side. So being that they're also not waterproof, I just had so many questions. How do they do in the gym? So I got the headphones. Long story short, I'm gonna do an unboxing here with you guys today. We're gonna go to the gym later. We're gonna test them out and I'm gonna give you guys my overall thoughts and feel on the headphones, and if I personally would recommend it to any other fit girly or fit guy watching this review for the gym. I just haven't seen a review specifically talking about how do they do in certain exercises, what workouts they are better for versus other workout styles. So if you're interested, we're going to touch on that in today's video. So thumbs up if this is helpful for you guys. Subscribe so you guys don't miss out on more fit content. And we're about to get it in. I will link you guys down below to the headphones. You can get them on Amazon. Super quick shipping. Super quick. A box within a box. So these actually come in 5 different color options. There's pink, there's blue, there's green, there is the space gray, and then this silver color. And I'm gonna talk about why I got the color that I got, if I can open up this box. Another box. At least I know they package things so well, because these were too expensive for the delivery people to be throwing around on these trucks. So as you can tell, you guys, I ended up going for the pink color option. In my opinion, it's giving more orangey red. So I would love to see them come out with better colors. So what you guys see here is the headband portion, and it is a mesh panel. So it's not necessarily going to be something that we're used to if you're coming from Beats like I am, where it's like a hard plastic. So in my experience, just by touching them and feeling them in store, it is more like a delicate mesh side. So a couple of the colorways, when we look at them, like the silver, it's a white mesh panel. So if you're using these and you're buying these for the gym, I wouldn't necessarily go with the silver option, because it is most likely to get stained, get dirty, and have like gym residue and or show hair product residue if you're using oils like me, because it is like a mesh fabric. Another option is the green color, which is also on the lighter side compared to the rest of the color options, and also similar to the silver. I wouldn't necessarily grab those because I like to be more carefree, especially when it comes to my gym bag essentials. I low-key just be tossing things around in the gym, even my phone. So I wanted to get something that was going to be more durable. So I was really in between the space gray, the pink, and the blue, and I'm just like, a girly girl, so I was like, throw it in the bag, we're getting the pink. So that's just what I wanted to say. If you're watching this video and you want to get these Apple headphones for gym, just keep that in mind. So this is just the overall packaging. So in the box, it looks like we have the instructions, the manual. Does anyone actually care? I don't. And then we have the lightning cable here. So this is like the same cable that the Apple Watch, I believe, comes with. So you can kind of just use, or you can put this in your laptop and charge these headphones. It's supposed to have 20 hours of battery time, and the case itself, when it's in the case, it turns off the headphones and it charges the headphones within this case. So let's get this paper off of it because they really know how to wrap their products. It's definitely giving more of like an orangey color. So if you're a guy watching this, I totally think a guy can have these, a girl can have them. Just because it's labeled pink, don't let that make you feel like you can't rock these ones. The case, first impression, it has a very nice rubberized feel to it, very smooth. And it has a magnetic closure to it as well. So the only thing I would say about this case that I feel like a lot of people know is it doesn't really protect, I feel, the most delicate part of these headphones, which is this mesh paneling. So if something were to be digging into this mesh, it could potentially puncture the fabric. That would just be a really sad day because that means that your $500 headphones a ruin. Rumor has it Apple was working on an updated version, a sport edition that would be rumored to be waterproof. So I don't know what they're going to be doing, if that is even coming to the technology scene, but I definitely see the case being something they could totally work on in the future. But I mean, it's cute, right? It's an Apple product, very futuristic. We're seeing things that other brands don't typically do. I just feel like throwing this in my gym bag, maybe I'll have to be way more careful with doing so. So when we open up the case, it's called the bra case. A lot of the guys call it a bra. We have our headphones. And I love the color of the ear pads. It's like a beautiful rose gold color. And then we have some paper here. And it reveals the magnetic removable coverings. So what's cool about this is you can buy new ear pads from Apple, of course with a price. So if you're using these in the gym, you happen to be super sweaty, maybe you want to replace them more often and frequently, that is a perk when it comes to getting these headphones. It's something I don't really see that often in the industry, and I know that these are not waterproof. So if you happen to be a heavy sweater, specifically in your head region, your scalp, all that kind of stuff, you're dripping wet at the end of your sessions, maybe you'll want to remove the ear pads and dry them out before just chucking this back in the case and throwing it back in your gym bag. I personally don't really sweat that much in my face. Could be the Botox. Keep it real with you guys. So I felt comfortable with splurging on such an expensive item to be worn in the gym. Aesthetically, I think they're really fun, especially in this pink colorway. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when I first saw these before they were super popular in the gym scene, I was thinking they looked ugly. They were giving speech headphones, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Like when I was in French class in high school, we'd have to take our speech test in the computer room and put on these ugly headphones, okay, and speak in le français. It was giving those ugly high school, low public school budget, okay, headphones. And I was just like, why are they $500? It wasn't clicking with me until like anything else, it becomes trendy, right? And everyone has something that you want. So you feel bad and you have to go ahead and bite the bullet and get them. So the pink color was really the color that made it look different. And the silver, and specifically the space gray, that was giving ugly. Like I couldn't do it. If the space gray was a true black, because I was vibing with the black mesh, and if it was a black matching earphone, then yes, but it was not giving that. So let me just put them on for you guys and we can see what they look like. Wow, noise cancellation. What? They're not even on, and I'm feeling muffled. They are cute though, the two-toned pinks. I love that. This is also someone coming from AirPods, okay, because the noise cancellation is okay. The audio on them does not get loud enough for me personally in the gym. And for the gym, I don't love these. If you're watching this, you're probably familiar with Apple products. I'm gonna tell you right now, these things slip in and out of my ears way too much. I'm in the gym pushing them back in every other set, okay? Not my fave. So when I saw that Apple was coming out with these, I said, bet, that's gonna be a much better option. So for controls, we have this wheel here, okay? This is where we can control the audio levels. And then there's one button right here. As far as like the tech specs, we got wireless Bluetooth headphones, noise canceling, voice activated, over the ear style, of course. It does come with an adjustable headband for the perfect fit, 20-hour wear when it comes to the battery life. It also has like Siri built into it, so you can kind of answer your phone with that as well, and voice assistance. Because these are so heavy, it's because it's made out of stainless steel, so they are the adjustable style. So I'm gonna put that down because I have a small head. And I'm gonna connect this and do a little, look at that, popped right on up as soon as I picked up my phone. And also on the bottom is where you put the lightning cables so that you can charge them. Okay, let's do our first little listening test and see how these feel. I feel like it's okay. I feel like it's blowing out the audio. My Beats don't do that. And it wasn't even up all the way. Why is it blowing out and not giving me bass? First impression, $500. Girl, We're gonna take our butt to the gym and I'm gonna take you guys through my workout and different movements and positions so we can see if these slip and slide, how well they do post-workout. I am worried about like days when I wear makeup and staining the ear pads, but because you can replace them, that's not an issue. Any other concerns really? I guess that's my main concern. How comfortable this stainless steel is in this area, wearing it for a 90-minute to 2-hour gym sesh. So that we will all make note of, and then we'll really see, is it worth it or not? Okay, you guys, I just went through my settings on Spotify, tweaked everything a little bit with the bass, and now it's sounding so good. So happy about that because I'm about to take these things back. They're going back to the store. Okay, so also one big thing, these don't have like an off button anywhere on the headphones. You have to turn them off by putting them back in the case, otherwise the battery is going to drain and it's gonna die. So essentially there's no off button. The case is just gonna keep it from leaking all the battery. So being that this lasts 20 hours, just remember to charge them, especially if you're going to the gym with them, because you're gonna get there and they're gonna be dead if they're just sitting in your gym bag outside of the case. We don't need that negativity. Not for the gym bag, okay? So that's one big thing to remember to do, is to charge them and always, always, always put them in the case. I'm coming from Beats, right? So I never put them in the case. I just throw them in my bag. So now I have to get in the habit of putting them in the case. So don't forget to do that. I'm gonna take you guys through an intense leg day session and see if I can get sweaty so we can test out the ear pads and how that feels, and if it leaks through the mesh and gets through the actual back side, which is what we don't want because it's not waterproof. And we're gonna see how comfortable it is on the head area for wearing for a longer period of time. I'm usually in the gym for 90 minutes to 2 hours, sometimes a little bit longer, and being that this is stainless steel around the mesh, I just want to know how comfortable it is sitting on my head area, and I'll also let you guys know like what workouts and exercises I would recommend these for. You already know the vibes. Cotton candy, K10 at checkout to save. Fit Girl starter pack. Let's go to the gym and test out these Apple Airpods Max. I feel like it's weird to put an S on AirPods. It should be AirPod Max. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are doing the most in the gym, don't get these. Okay, this is for the girls and the guys that like to be stationary, that lift weights. If you're over here doing yoga poses, sprinting, jumping around with the jump rope, doing hits, these are not going to be the headphones for you simply because they are so heavy. So because it's made out of stainless steel, sometimes it was slipping a little forward. It was just shifting a little bit. Nothing too crazy to the point where it was not worth it or I got fed up or annoyed. It was just something to get accustomed to initially. So moving up and down with step up motions, it was completely fine. I didn't feel like it affected my session where I needed to stop and shift the headphones any kind of way. So for the lifters, I would say you could get these and you would be pretty happy with the fit. I did catch myself having to make sure that my ear was sitting in the inside of the ear pad, not having the cartilage kind of rest underneath the cushion area, if that makes sense, because it was a little bit annoying. It was a little bit of pressure there. So if you have really big ears, I know this is not nice to say, but maybe don't get these. I don't know. I just had to adjust it. And once I got it adjusted, it was perfectly fine. So next I wanted to try and test these out doing something with more movement. So we're gonna go and try some walking lunges. I'm leaning forward slightly with this exercise. And again, I didn't feel like I needed to stop, drop the weights, and adjust my headphones. It was perfectly fine for an exercise like this. So if you're leaning forward and doing some cable kickbacks, for example, I think these would be just fine. I really liked them. Plus they sounded really good. The bass was doing what it needed to do because girl, I was dying, okay? I wanted to stop after this first set. So I took a break, went to the restroom, and wanted to see what was going on. I was sweating a little bit, so I noticed that the cushions were slightly damp. It wasn't dripping or anything aggressive, so I just removed the pad just to see if anything went through the mesh to the stainless steel portion of the headphones, and it didn't. So I personally feel if you are a moderate sweater in the face area, these will be just fine. I don't think I can really comment on the heavy sweaters out there, but definitely don't want them to get too wet. Okay, next I'm going to try these out with a more stationary exercise, and as you can guess, it was absolutely amazing. Okay, I didn't notice anything shifting or moving around. In fact, the music was so good, the sound was amazing. It really motivated me to do my workout and push myself and add some more weight and do what I needed to do, which at the end of the day, that's what music is supposed to do during your workout, right? And of course, I wanted to test them out with a cardio session, and I really enjoyed these. I felt like it wasn't shifting around. Keep in mind, I'm not over here sprinting. I'm walking at like a 3 speed, and I just don't have the knees. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a sprinter, I'm gonna say don't get these, okay? But if you're doing some incline walking, yes, it's great. Personally, I don't feel like these are good and suited for every exercise style. Let's say, for example, you're doing self-guided yoga, you're doing like different positions where your head is leaning down, like what is that, bent over dog or something, doggy style? I don't know the positions. If you're doing something like that where your head is down, I do see these slipping and sliding due to the weight of the stainless steel. Similar to doing workouts like sprints on the treadmill, I wouldn't necessarily recommend these because of the weight of them. Same thing with jumping rope, something very high intensity, high impact. Wouldn't really recommend this for you if that is your preferred workout style. I am a weightlifter, so I'm pretty much stationary for the most part. I'm not doing a whole lot of jumping around and quick movements. It's very stationary and controlled. Bent over rows, you know, like those type of things could be annoying, but it might be worth it for the quality to just slip it back if it happens to shift around. But definitely for low impact exercise users, these would be for you. High intensity workouts, pick something else. Just pick something else. Stick to your AirPods, okay? Because these would get really annoying, especially if you're a heavy sweater. On top of that, don't do it, sis. Don't do it. If you're out there shooting hoops, I wouldn't really pick that either. I just, no. It's good. No. Very low impact, okay, you guys? That's what these are going to be good for if you're looking to add these to your gym bag this year. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my review. Hopefully you found it helpful. Thumbs up if you guys did, so more people can see this video in the fitness community. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys are new. I do post a lot of fit content here, and I absolutely love doing reviews like this that I find to be helpful that not a lot of people post about. So with that being said, I will catch you in my next video very soon. Bye!